Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to today's Sports Tribe Show. I am your host, Brian Monango, unpacking and updating you with the latest sports news. Well, without wasting any more time, let's get into today's hit list. Well, the Namibia national under-13 sevens rugby yesterday held a capping ceremony at the Windhoek Gymnasium Clubhouse ahead of their participation in the sevens tournament in Worcester, South Africa from the 28th to the 30th of September. Well, head coach Bevan Botha and captain Karel van Heerden had this to say.
Goedemiddag, Bevan Botha hier. Ons is in Namibia onder 13-7 span. Ons is op pad Worcester toe om daar te gaan compete in 'n kompetisie. Hier langs my staan my kaptein Karel van Heerden. Ek dank hom baie ook hier saam met ons. Het gaan 'n riller van 'n kompetisie wees. Ons het heel wat kompetisie rondom die franchises soos WP, Lyon, Lyon, dis dit. En dan gaan Karel ons so 'n paar woordjies aan ons deel.
Hallo, my naam is Karel van Heerden. Ek is die kaptein van die nasionale 7 span van Namibia. Ons eerste wedstryd wat ons gaan speel gaan teen WP wees en dit gaan 'n moeilike wedstryd wees, maar ons het voorberei vir dit en ek dink ons kan dit doen.
Well, nice to hear from them, and we wish them a good luck in the games that they are set to play. Well, yesterday we were joined by Rian Steyn, who tells us more about the Windhoek Nasfed short course swimming championship that is scheduled to start on Thursday. Let's take a listen to this. Well, we are joined by Rian Steyn from the Nasfed Federation, Nasfed president to be specific. Rian, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Well, I think we should all be excited for this week. It's a big week ahead of us. We have the Windhoek Nasfed short course swimming championships that will be taking place in Swakopmund as from Thursday. How excited are you for this one, Rian?
Well, really, we have a lot of exciting entries, foreign entries as well. So we are really excited.
Okay, well, let's get right into it. Before I do get messed up with the names, you guys have a new name that you guys are going by now. Can you tell us more about that before we talk more about the short course gala?
Well, Nasfed used to be called Namibia Swimming Federation. So the name has been changed to Namibia Aquatic Sports Federation.
Namibia Aquatic Sports Federation, okay.
That's correct. We are just basically following suit from FINA, which was the International Swimming Association Federation, and their name has changed to World Aquatics. And similar to Ghana, which is the African leg of that, has been changed to African Aquatics. Okay. So that is basically to be more inclusive of all the different swimming disciplines that these federations and Nasfed itself also represents.
Okay, that sounds really good. That just means you guys are planning on including more or giving exposure to more swimming sport codes, if that makes sense.
Well, yes and no. Nasfed used to also include the sports codes.
Okay.
So we used to represent all of these sports codes. This is just to make it more inclusive in terms of our name, so that everybody knows that we are actually also representing all these different sport codes.
Yeah.
Which is diving, platform diving, high diving, water polo, open water swimming. So all of these disciplines besides swimming.
Okay. Well, speaking of the main event, speaking of Thursday, speaking of the short course championship that we have on the National Short Course Championship, Nasfed's involvement this year. Can you tell us more about the involvement in the short course this year and what we can expect from this year's short course nationals?
Well, basically, Nasfed, it is a Nasfed event. So Nasfed plans and organizes the whole event, which includes the various technical aspects of this event. We have a huge team assisting, and which I'm proud to say has done an excellent job up to now. And we are really excited. There's all this planning with technical officials, to give you an idea. On each lane with the swimming, there has to be 2 timekeepers. Then there's officials, stroke judges, line turn judges, the referee, the recorder. So there's a lot of officials involved.
Yeah, and it sounds like there's a lot of planning as well that's involved. But so far, how on course are we for Thursday?
We are absolutely on course.
Okay.
We will definitely be able to start without any hiccups.
Without any hiccups.
Yes.
Okay, and looking at entries, I mean, last year we spoke behind the cameras, we were talking about how last year we only had Botswana that was involved as part of the competition, but this year we could be looking at more competition, more entries. Can you just tell us more about that?
Well, basically, yes. The idea, to promote NASFED national competitions beyond borders, is actually just to be more accessible, for our neighbours.
Mm-hmm.
So we can draw all the swimmers to give our swimmers more competition, to ensure, also the sports tourism side of it.
Yeah.
So promoting our country in itself, our swimming pools, our federation. So we decided to push this, a little bit harder this year.
Yeah.
And for that we have various entries from South African clubs,
Okay.
from Zambian clubs and from Angola as well. So all in all, there's 30 clubs from this country is coming.
Wow. Okay.
Also 16 clubs, 30 swimmers from all of these various clubs are coming.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a total of 240 odd swimmers that's going to take part in the nationals.
Wow. Okay.
Of which 30 is foreigners.
Yes, that sounds very exciting. I don't know if you guys are as excited as I am, because I'm making sure by Wednesday I'm down in Swakopmund.
Yes, because you guys are going to broadcast it for us, so you should be there.
I should be there, I guess. Yeah.
So it will be a live broadcast, as I understand, from you, social media platforms.
Social media platforms, yeah.
And also live on DSTV on Saturday.
Live on DSTV on Saturday. Yes.
That's fantastic. So we are really excited about that. We have some of the foreign swimmers that's going to come compete is actually really good. So I think of 17, how many is that? I think 17 of the 80 events. There's foreign swimmers seeded 1 to 3.
Oh.
Well, out of the 3, there's yeah.
Okay, that sounds like great competition.
It's going to be good competition.
It's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough, yeah.
Okay, but all in all, save the date. Make sure that you are in Swakop. If you're not in Swakop, NTV will make sure that we do have you covered, as we will be broadcasting live on our Sports Rap Facebook pages, and on Saturday, as you heard, we will be live streaming also, so you can tune in on that. But you personally, speaking of all the excitement, speaking of everything that we have spoken of, why do you think people should come tune in for the Short Course Gala on during Thursday and Saturday, or between Saturday and Sunday?
It's really exciting. There's some of these events, the 50 meters freestyles and those things that are really exciting, and also the foreign swimmers has entered into a lot of this shorter events, which is the exciting ones.
Which is the exciting ones.
So there's going to be good competition. For example, there's this 14-year-old girl that entered. Her name is Giselle Maritz, and she's some of her times are better than our older swimmers, that's over 20. So
yeah.
So she's really
someone
good.
to look forward to.
Yeah. There's also another swimmer from South Africa, Leah Christie. She's from the Kiro Club. She's also very good. Then there's also a younger swimmer, Joshua Erasmus, from the Waterborne Club in Gauteng. Also a good swimmer. So yes, these exciting swimmers. We have our own swimmers. In Oliver Durant, and
I was about to mention him. He's one of my favorite swimmers.
He's going to be there. Yes, definitely. Then our swimmers two of the swimmers that went to the juniors in Israel, the junior world champs, Risa Westerdain, and Jessica Humphrey. They will also be there. So there's some good competition.
Okay, so there's reason to be excited, actually.
Yes, no, most definitely.
Okay, well, Rian Stein, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us in studio. Is there anything else you would like to share with our viewers regarding the Short Course Gala?
Yes, pack your things and come to Swakopmund for the weekend, and come and enjoy us. And join NASFED, for an exciting event.
pack your bags and meet us in Stockholm. There you heard it from the man himself. But that's all the time that we do have for you in studio today. From me, Brian Munango, and Rian Stein, it is goodbye. Well, there you heard it from the president himself. Very excited for Thursday as the championship starts. I myself will definitely be in Stockholm for that one. So hopefully I get to see you guys there. Well, we will be heading to the spotlight right after we visit the marketplace.
Win a double trolley dash in our birthday promo while saving on these. 10 kg top score for $112.99. 2-liter original Coca-Cola for only $18.99. 1.5 kg real good mixed chicken for just $64.99. 750-gram Nola mayonnaise at $28.99. And 700ml all gold tomato sauce, also only $28.99. See the details of our incredible double trolley dash competition at vurmanbrock.com.
Well, it was announced that the 19-year-old prop forward Herman Coetzee has signed a 3-year contract with the prestigious French top 14 club Racing 92. Here in his own words and speaking from Paris, Herman Coetzee expresses his excitement and appreciation for this significant career breakthrough. Let's take a look.
Good morning, guys. My name is Herman Coetzee. I'm a 19-year-old prop from Namibia that just signed with Club Giants Racing 92 as an S4/CDF. Where do I start? I started this year at Comcare Rugby Travel Academy with my coaches Len Willefeer and Rassi, which helped me, who helped me this year to accomplish feats like playing for the Falca Under 19 Currie Cup team, showcase my talents on a Currie Cup level, Under 19 Currie Cup level. Played for Comcare Rugby Travel Academy as well in the league, and played against Turks, Narco Bulls and teams like that, which also conditioned me and bettered my play style, and then worked on my scrum techniques and scrummaging as well. Truly thankful for them as they helped me to get this opportunity to join the club Giants Racing 92, as they had the contacts to call and to ask and to how can I say market their players, as that's what they do at RTA. They try to market the players to go play overseas primarily, and they helped me to get this contract and gain this massive opportunity and once in a lifetime opportunity for a young Namibian boy like myself, which we don't always get the opportunities. But I'm very grateful for them, and they helped me immensely. And then as well, I played for the under 20 Namibian team at the Bathurst Trophy this year in Kenya, which didn't go very well, but was still a learning curve for us to deal with loss and to deal with winning, to deal with losing, and just to keep it together as a team. And then also getting a call up to the Valvicha Currie Cup team in the Mzansi Challenge Cup, which was a huge accomplishment for me, and as what I set out to accomplish this year as well, one of my main goals. And just very happy when I got the call from Coach Allister Coetzee, who told me, listen, we need a prop, we think you we think you'll be ready to play at this level. We'll condition you, we'll help you, and we'll make you stronger, faster, fitter and better so that you can compete on this level. And I remember being so excited, just going on my knees, thanking God that He gave me this opportunity to play for the Valvicha Currie Cup team, as you can say. And I mean, I work closely with Coach Allister, Coach Grisander Boeta, and then Coach Jaco Engels as well, which immensely improved my scrummaging and my technique and everything. He put a lot of hours into me as a player, and he backed me every time I went onto the field. Very thankful for all the coaches that helped me this year, and through that I also gained the chance to be in the 40-man squad for the Namibian World Cup, which was a massive accomplishment for me as a 19-year-old prop. I think not a lot of us have the opportunity, and once again I just went on my knees and thank God for this massive opportunity. And every day I wake up knowing that God gave me this day, and that I should work hard every day to accomplish something new that I set out for myself. And I worked closely with the coaches in the World Cup squad, coaches like Allister Coetzee and then Matt Proudfoot as well, the scrum coach or the forwards coach. And I mean, just as well as the players like Johan Deisel, Desidarius Seti, Aranos Coetzee, Kasi. I mean, just working close to them and looking what they're doing, writing it down, making notes. It was massive for me as a young player to be training with these pros, and just to know that this is what it takes to become a pro one day, never to give up. And it was amazing for me, as I learned a lot, and they also helped me as a youngster. They helped me to become more confident in my play style, more confident in my scrummaging, confident in my fitness and stuff. And yeah, it was really amazing. And I hoped to be on the shortlist maybe, but sadly it did not happen, as I was just there for the learning and everything. But I'm still very proud to have been in that squad, and maybe in the next 4 years, maybe one day I'll wear the national colours for the senior team. And then as well as I've signed at Racing 92 Club Giants in France, and really excited for this journey. And I mean, the club's really nice. I mean, everyone here treats you as if you are family, even if they don't know you or even if they know you. I mean, the coaches here, the staff, the medical team, everyone, they are really invested in you as a person as well. Like Coach Stuart Lancaster at the pro team, everyone he takes them in, asks them a few questions, tries to learn a few things about you, try to make it as friendly as possible for you at a new club. And really grateful for the opportunity that I've been given, and trying to make the best of it. I'm also living on the club premises, so it makes it much easier for me to be at all the practices, to gym, put in extra work, put in extra fitness or anything. And they try to better you as a player. They are just such a professional environment, and they try to help you as much as they can. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and never give up, always have hope. One day it will be your day, and grab that opportunity with both hands.
Yes, Herman, het gaat goed. Ik wil vir jou sê sterk daar by Racing. Weet so mense sal goed doen en dit lekker geniet. Frans is 'n bietjie anders nie soos ons Afrikaners sien, maar geniet die rugby. Ek dink as jy goed speel en jou ding doen, sal hulle jou waardeer. Probeer maar Italië so vroeg as moontlik, is maar moeilik. Maar ja, ek dink as hulle sien jy sit moeite en help dit ook baie, en ja, Sia sou ook lekker kan help. Daar is 'n baie great ou, gawe mense, en ja, alles wat mooi is, man.
Well, we wish Herman all the best on his journey there. Well, Ario Harrison standby in France with the rugby job.
Good day, everyone. It is International Sport on Sports VAP, and a privilege to be in the stadium where Namibia play against Uruguay. Massive stadium, impressive stadium. Lots of noise around us, so bear with us. But it's amazing to be here, at least in the stadium. This is where it's all going to happen. And a big game for Namibia, the fourth game in their pool. Let's first talk to the captain of Namibia, Itsui Uanivi, and he's privileged to be the captain for Namibia in this big game. And we got his thoughts speaking to him after a press conference.
Yeah, I captained a few games 2019. So nothing new, but obviously it's a massive honor. And try not to think about it too much because prevent you from playing your game. So yeah, try not to think about it. And we've got many leaders on the field, so it makes the job easier.
Obviously, motivation for this one is big, but it probably comes without saying too much in the change room about playing them on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, motivation is big. You know, obviously the win and what it means to our country. Like I said, I think we have a debt to pay, and also just for Buffy, our captain. I've known him since I was a kid. We've played together since we were kids. So, and just to make him experience this moment with us, it's quite a big motivation for me personally.
Captain Itsui Uanivi, the inspirational captain, Namibia playing against Uruguay. Nice to have him, experienced player in the change room, replacing Johan Duisel as the captain, but he can definitely do the job for Namibia. Also, we got a Uruguayan perspective. That is Ignacio Chance. He's from the El Observatory. That is a newspaper in Uruguay. Nice to talk to them and to him as well. And we ask him what he thinks can happen in the game, Namibia against Uruguay.
Well, it's the opportunity to win a game. Uruguay was planning to win 2 games against Italy and against Namibia. So, because if they won against Italy and Namibia, they could qualify to 2027 World Cup. It was a big task because Italy is a very good team and they did a very good first half, but they didn't cope with the level play of Italy. So this is the opportunity. They are doing a good World Cup, but if they don't win against Namibia, won't be a positive tournament for them. So it's a lot of pressure to win this game tomorrow.
Sometimes in games that you lose, you even have a good performance, but definitely in the first half, in Italy, good performance. The one performance I was impressed was against France.
Yes.
Was that a surprise, or did you expect they will be as competitive against France?
It was a surprise for everyone. They were positive. They were optimistic to be at acceptable level of play. But the first half was excellent. The whole game was excellent. Was better than they were planning, and they were, until the last minute they were playing a good game. So yes, I think it shows the work Uruguay has been doing in the last 4 years. But they need more of that. They only played 1 test against Tier 1 countries, against Italy in these 4 years. So they are asking for more of those games to keep improving.
Just news maybe from the camp that we might not have. It seems like Uruguay have a good selected team without disruption of injury mostly.
Yes, that's right. They were very lucky to know how major injuries. They have some players that they are tired from the first 2 games, and maybe the 2 of the starting players, Diana and also Inciarte, second inside center, are not playing, but it's almost the best 15 they can field tomorrow.
That in the voice, Ignacio Chance from Uruguay. Nice to hear the perspective from Uruguay as well. International news continues with international news from the Rugby World Cup 2023. Firstly, from Wales, the news from the team is that Dan Biggar, the inspirational fly-off, got injured against Australia. He's got a chest injury, but he will not be out for many weeks. There's talk that he will be out for just 1 game and that he will be able to play on the 7th of October. That's a game against Georgia. Also news from an Australian team, but not maybe from an Australian team, but news related to Australia. It's a drop down to number 10 in the world. That's the lowest they've ever been in their history. The lowest before this was number 9. And also news from Eddie Jones, the coach, is that still it seems like the talk is that he will stay on as coach of Australia, but that we will only know after the World Cup. That's the international news that is happening all over World Cup 2023. Big stadium behind me, massive stadium. It's a stadium in Lyon. It's Namibia against Uruguay. Looking forward to that big game, and that is tomorrow. The kickoff will be 5:45. Ari Hougaard for Sportswrap in Lyon.
this month on DStv Premium. The English Premiership is in full swing. Catch all the footballing action.
He's done it again!
Damian Lewis and Guy Pearce star in A Spy Among Friends, a thrilling limited series about a double agent.
Espionage going to be intoxicating.
And relive the masterful comedy of Key and Peele with both season 1 and 2.
You're feeling it!
It's your moment to be entertained by staying connected to DStv Premium.
Well, that's all that we have for you on Sports Wrap today. Sports Wrap will be back again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Goodbye.